Hello my country people, welcome back to the news. Buba Galadima, a chieftain of the new Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), has identified Rabiu Kwankwaso as the politician who would have performed better than President Bola Tinubu. Galadima made this assertion on Channels Television Politics Today, citing Kwankwaso's superior capacities. You see, Galadima's endorsement of Kwankwaso comes amid the growing criticisms of Mr. President's administration, where the NNPP's chieftain alleged that appointees of this current administration seems to prioritize more on their personal gain over national development, that they are not interested in developing this country. Rather, they are interested in growing their pockets. To change for effect change, Galadima stressed the importance of leadership by example. That leadership must demonstrate integrity and connect with the grassroots, where he cited the Dangote Skill Acquisition Center in Kano as a shining example of empowering youth through skill acquisition, and recalled that Rabiu Kwankwaso served as a governor of Kano State from 1999 to 2003 and from 2011 to 2015, where he contested the 2023 presidential election and got nearly 1.5 million votes. But his vote came mostly from Kano State. So this is Galadima. We all know Galadima to be an elder statesman. But Galadima has expressed his satisfaction, his disappointment to the performance of Tinubu's administration over the past 1 year. Galadima, amongst other chieftains, claims that Tinubu's appointees are very much interested in developing their pockets rather than developing the nation. That most of them are more interested in their pockets rather than service delivery. That nobody seems to care about this country. Nobody seems to care about the state of the nation. They are more important. In fact, their focus is on getting their own share of the national cake. They want to have a bite of the national cake. He cited an example of how India developed, saying that the South Asian country channeled funds into medicine and information technology. So you see how Indians are doing quite well. They have developed IT, developed medical science, and look at how they are doing quite well. How about our country? What have we invested in Nigeria that he expected Tinubu to do better when he said he would hit the ground running? But Tinubu has not done anything. He even called on Mr. President to seek solution to the country's foreign exchange crisis, which has seen the naira slowly dropping drastically. It's happening, my country people. One can testify that we don't have good governance in Nigeria. We cannot boast of good governance. Almost all politicians are interested in their pockets. And the worst is, their pocket never gets filled. Stealing, looting, and reckless spending of public funds have been the order of the day for our political leaders and politicians since independence. Even the president himself is quite aware of this. So, all politicians are guilty. They are more interested in filling up their pockets rather than the interest of the masses, rather than the interest of Nigerians. And Nigerians, we as well, we've enabled our leaders to perpetrate these acts. Why I said so is because we've sat down and some of us are keeping quiet as this evil is being perpetrated. Most of us are yet to make a move concerning the deeds of our leaders. And at the end of the day, they know that some Nigerians are so gullible that they tend to share the sum of 10,000 naira or foodstuff to various persons during elections, and then they take these items and sell their votes to them. So that is just it. The country is damaged. How can we revive this country? Politicians are mostly running, any politician you see, they run for their selfish interest. But we know that those that are going into politics ought to go to provide service to the people. That is what politicians ought to do. That is their function, to provide service to the people. They are there as service providers. They are there to work for the people. But no, instead, they have nothing to offer for the masses. They are just there to fill their pockets. So one may agree with what Galadima has said concerning this Tinubu's administration, that they are all there for their pockets. Even the governments, they know what they are doing amongst themselves. So my country people, this is it. This is what we are seeing in the Tinubu's administration. Even the Kwankwaso he's referring to, saying that Kwankwaso would have done much more better. We really don't know. I mean, we never knew that Tinubu would turn out to be this way. Before the 2023 elections, many persons were standing on Tinubu's mandate, right? So many persons were saying, oh, Buhari should go, Tinubu should come, he will bring change, renewed hope. They said they would stand on his mandate. But he finally came to power May 29th, 2023. The first thing he did was to remove fuel subsidy on the very first day. Nigerians never saw this coming, but it happened eventually. The supporters of the APC never saw this coming, but it happened. So that is just it. Sometimes we tend to paint some of our politicians good. They are all the same. It's just like picking between the devil and the Red Sea. It's almost the same thing. So nobody would know how Kwankwaso would have performed had it been he won the election. During the era of Goodluck Jonathan, many people complained that Goodluck Jonathan is too soft. Jonathan cannot do this. Jonathan cannot do that. That we need change. And they said Buhari will bring change. Buhari came 2015. What happened? And after the end of Buhari's tenure, people were saying, oh, thank God, Buhari is going. At least Tinubu continued from where Buhari stopped. So the cycle keeps on going on and on. It's never getting better in this country. It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse in this country. It's never, in fact, the past administration seems to be way more better than the previous administration. That is just, what's happening in this country. Many people can testify that the Buhari's administration they once criticized was far more better than what we are seeing today. So guys, this is coming from Buba Galadima. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section.